little heroes. Every day's an adventure, we know. Keep dreaming, keep trying. Your light will always keep shining. Big dreams, little heroes. Every day's an adventure, we know. Keep dreaming, keep trying. Your light will always keep shining. Big dreams.
Hello and welcome to Big Dreams
Little
Little Heroes Productions. This podcast is here to bring smiles, spark curiosity, and help families grow together. It's for our young dreamers aged 3 to 5 and the parents, grandparents, and friends who love them. Together, we'll share stories full of hope and kindness, fun activities to enjoy as a team, and exciting ways to learn about the world around us. Big Dreams Little Heroes is all about helping families connect and build a brighter future, one adventure at a time. So, grab your family, subscribe, and let's start this joyful journey together. Kihan's Big Space Adventure. Kihan got the chance to go on the biggest adventure of his life. He wasn't just going on a regular trip, oh no. Kihan was going to space. And he wasn't going alone. He was with his new friends, Suni and Butch, two very smart astronauts who lived on a big shiny spaceship called the International Space Station. It was a magical place floating high above Earth where you could see the whole world from your window, like looking at a giant blue and green marble in the sky. But even in space, things didn't always go as planned. Kihan was excited, but there were 7 big challenges they had to face, and Kihan learned how to help his friends solve them.
The big spacecraft docking day. On Kihan's very first day in space, something tricky happened. The spaceship, which brought Kihan to the space station, needed to dock. That's like parking the spaceship right next to the station. Suni and Butch were the experts. But Kihan wanted to help. He held onto his seat really tight. And while the grown-ups used their super smart computers, Kihan watched through the big window as the spaceship slowly touched the station. It was a little bumpy, but Kihan cheered. "We did it!"
A few days later, while Kihan was playing with his space toys, the communication system broke. That meant Suni and Butch couldn't talk to the people back on Earth. Kihan felt a little nervous because they couldn't hear the instructions from mission control, but Suni said, "Kihan, don't worry, we'll fix it together." So, they worked hard and followed the instructions on their screen. Kihan even helped hold the tools while they fixed the problem. Finally, they could talk to Earth again, and everyone was happy. The spacewalk surprise. One day Suni and Butch had to go on a spacewalk. That's when astronauts leave the space station and float in space. Kihan thought that sounded like fun. He wanted to float too, but it wasn't as easy as it sounded. Suni's spacesuit had a problem, so she needed extra help from Butch to fix it. Kihan helped by staying calm and cheering her on. "You can do it, Suni," he shouted. Suni smiled and gave him a thumbs up from outside the station. After a little work, the suit was fixed, and they finished the spacewalk, floating safely back inside.
The sun got too hot one afternoon. While Kihan was playing with his favorite space puzzles, the sun sent big bright rays to the station. These rays made the space station super hot and dangerous. It was like the sun turned on its biggest flashlight. Kihan and his friends had to hurry to the safest part of the station, where the walls were extra strong. Kihan held his stuffed space bunny close and waited patiently until the sun cooled down. It was a little scary, but they were safe because they worked together.
Space makes you tired. Being in space for so long made Kihan a bit tired. It's hard to stay strong and healthy in space because you don't walk like you do on Earth. Suni and Butch had to exercise every day, but Kihan needed to stay strong too. So, every morning, Kihan did little jumps and stretches in the weightless air to keep his muscles strong. Suni showed Kihan how to do fun space exercises, like floating around and reaching for the stars. They even made a game of it, racing to see who could float the fastest. Kihan giggled and felt strong and healthy, ready for anything.
Feeling lonely in space. After being in space for a long time, Kihan started to miss his family and friends. It was just him, Suni, and Butch up in the sky. The days felt longer, and sometimes it was hard to be away from home. But Suni and Butch helped Kihan feel better. They told stories about Earth and looked at pictures of Kihan's family. Kihan even drew pictures for his mom and dad, sending them up to space with a special robot. Soon Kihan didn't feel so lonely anymore, knowing that even in space, love and friendship were always there.
Running low on supplies. One day, the space station was running low on food and water. The big spaceship that brought the supplies was late. Kihan started to worry, but Suni and Butch told him not to be afraid. They were smart and knew how to make things last. Kihan helped by helping them count the snacks and even shared his favorite space food, which was a yummy packet of freeze-dried strawberries. They all worked together, and soon, the big spaceship with the supplies arrived, bringing fresh food and water for everyone.
After many days, Kihan's adventure in space came to an end. He had learned so much, helped his friends with all the challenges, and felt proud to have been part of the crew. As the spaceship floated back to Earth, Kihan looked out the window one last time at the stars, knowing that his adventure had been the best one ever.
Keep trying, your light will always keep shining. Big dreams, little heroes, every day's an adventure we know. Keep dreaming, keep trying, your light will always keep shining.